Since the Me Too movement, I would never recommend any man to be speaking to any one of his colleagues because it comes at a huge risk. If she likes your advances, it's going to be all fun and games. If she doesn't, she's going to be at Karen and HR in the morning, and you're losing your job. But they're telling you about workplace misconduct and inappropriate behavior and stuff like that because it's been changed so far, and men have to protect themselves. And I think.
But isn't that hypocrisy? Why is it that if a woman fancies you, your advances are okay?
Yeah.
But if she doesn't fancy you, then it's deemed as something that is negative.
It's because
Does that mean that we've forgotten how to have discernment as women?
Yes, because what's happened now is, like what Pearl said, is like someone is going to say to you that was wrong. You should.
There's been some backlash about Me Too and some anxiety, as you might imagine.
Many male managers and owners are feeling a little bit more tentative when working with and managing their female workers.
A large percentage of male managers were concerned about working with women one-on-one in the workplace. They were concerned about mentoring women. They were saying they were afraid to have meetings with women, to travel with women, and so on. It indicates that there are anxieties and fears that we need to address. And in the case of men being worried about false accusations of sexual harassment,
the Me Too movement took down hundreds of powerful men. 2 years later, some say it is costing women opportunities and causing segregation in some workplaces. Larry Seward breaks it down.
The year Spacey, Weinstein, Moonves, and Lauer went down, and hashtag #MeToo rose in a tide that pushed 200 powerful men out jobs for sexually harassing women. UH business professor Dr. Leanne Atwater kept tabs and worried. Corporate America planned to cleanse cultures, listen to women violated, and take harassment complaints more serious. But
if you're lacking in integrity and you're kind of a sexist, then your answer to this is, okay, we'll just keep them out. And that'll solve the problem. We won't hire them, we won't include them, and then we don't have to worry about it.
So she ordered anonymous online surveys. 300 men, 300 women asked how Me Too changed their workplaces. Results published in Harvard Business Review say nearly a third of those men avoid one-on-one meetings with women. More than 20% reluctant to hire any woman for jobs that require travel or close interaction. Another 19% say they avoid hiring attractive women. On the review blog, one manager added, "Unfortunately, in my estimation, getting too close to women at work puts your career and reputation at risk."
This is not where we want to be heading. We want people to behave. There seems to be more segregation of exclusion and separation as opposed to let's work on this problem for the problem that it is. I think managers need to be aware that some of this is occurring and try to eliminate it rather than make it worse.
Dr. Atwater hopes her work inspires more change and less fallout. Larry Seward, KHOU 11 News.
Her tweet completely ignores the position that the guys might be in, how they might be feeling. Here comes a woman. She's the only woman in the team. She's coming up and she wants to interact with you. And it's just you and her alone in a room. Like, yeah, that's not cool. You may not have anything going on. You may not have any interest in doing anything to her. You don't want to get into a situation where you could even be. You might be happily married, have no interest whatsoever in a romantic sense. But here you are in a room and all it takes is her word that something happened. And because of the Me Too movement and this push for, no harassment at all, zero tolerance policies, that guy could very likely lose his job for nothing but an accusation. And this is something we have to address as a society if we want people to be able to work together again.
LinkedIn's most recent analysis uncovers an unsurprising turn of events. The acquisition of esteemed leadership positions, particularly at the directorial echelon and beyond, by women witnessed a substantial decline in 2023, further exacerbated within the inaugural month of 2024. This revelation serves as a stark contrast to the narrative of purportedly gradual and consistent advancement prevailing between 2016 and 2022. Intriguingly, the prevailing tightness within the job market, as delineated by the ratio of job listings to applicants, appears to exert a determinative influence upon the prospects of women attaining positions of leadership. Contrary to conventional wisdom, this downturn cannot be ascribed to a diminution in the aspirations of women striving for apex roles. Paradoxically, women evince heightened interest amidst economic downturns. Furthermore, an additional layer of complexity emerges, suggesting that the Me Too movement has instilled a pervasive apprehension within corporate spheres, dissuading them from appointing women to uppermost echelons. This unsettling revelation intimates a deep-seated reluctance among male counterparts, ostensibly fueled by apprehensions surrounding unsubstantiated allegations.
I don't want to work anymore because I'm literally just working at a job that does not interest me and does not fulfill me, but I have to work at this job because otherwise I can't afford my rent and I can't afford my bills and I can't afford any food. And it just feels like this constant loop because I spend most of my days in a job that I don't want to be at, but I have to be at, and then when I'm not at this job, I'm too tired and drained to do anything but nothing. So I don't even advance in my life. And people say, like, get another job or whatever, but I don't want another job. I don't want to keep working for other people for the rest of my life. Like, I want to fulfill my dreams. I want to do what makes me happy. I don't want to keep fulfilling someone else's dream and making their business successful. Like, I want to make my business successful. I don't even have a business, but I would if I wasn't broke. It's just so shit that we all have to keep doing stuff that we don't even want to do just for the sake of survival. This is probably why we're all so unhappy. Anyway, rant over.
Whoever fought for women to get jobs. Why? Why did we do that? I am so tired. I want to just put my feet up. Like, I am, oh my God.
Woman upset over 9-to-5 job. A woman on TikTok has been viral for crying about her 9-to-5 job or 2-hour commute because she has no time to do anything after work. Many people have met her TikTok with criticism, call her a spoiled brat. Yeah, welcome to the world.
This is my first job, like my first 9-to-5 job after college. I get on the train at 7:30 and I don't get home till like 6:15 earliest. I'm so upset. The 9-to-5 schedule in general is crazy. I don't have time for anything and I'm like so stressed out. And I'm also getting my period, so that's why I'm all emotional.
Yeah, that's life, man. That's.
I mean, yeah, it sucks, but
I don't mean to laugh.
I mean, yeah, no shit.
That's just life. Go try to make a better job for yourself if you want to. We did it.
Yeah, the 9-to-5 grind. I did it. It's brutal.
Now, working is a normal part of life. Work. I think most of us are used to it. Sometimes we have a little less fun than usual.
I couldn't think of a more horrible job if I wanted to.
I'm seeing this new trend on social media where girls are fed up with the fact that they have to work. They don't want to be girl bosses anymore. They are asking to rewind the clock and go back to the times that they had to stay in the home and not actually go to work, which is incredibly ironic considering that feminism runs rampant in our world and we're told that all women just want to be girl bosses and that is what is going to make us very, very happy and fulfilled. Newsflash. Maybe it does not. The video that sparked this entire episode and a lot of these conversations online is this TikTok.
Whoever fought for women to get jobs. Why? Why did we do that? I am so tired. I want to just put my feet up. Like, I am, oh my God.
6 million views, and the comments did not disappoint. Somebody said, for real, why did they do that? I would have been completely chill running a household, cooking, going shopping, cleaning, stress-free, like, ugh, I hate working.
I don't like my job, and I don't think I'm gonna go anymore.
Another person said, should have fought a little less hard. And then there were a lot of people who were saying, like, we wanted the opportunity to do it, but I didn't want to be forced to do it. Now, this even made its way to the men's rights subreddit, which is just always a trip and so interesting. But this person says, imagine having someone voluntarily work 60-hour work weeks for you, providing for your every need and want, while the only expectation is that you cook, clean, and care for the children. And considering that slavery and oppression, even just reading that paragraph is just shocking to me, because how have we been conditioned to believe that being taken care of and tending for your home and playing with adorable, cute little children that you birthed, that you created, is slavery? I wanted to see if I could actually quantify these sentiments that I'm seeing in the comment sections and on TikTok, of not wanting to work. However, I wanted to see what I could find, especially in terms of married women staying home, and I actually found a lot. 48% of women don't want to go back to work in the office full time. And this article says, a new study by Perceptizizi PerceptXY. An employee listening and people analytics platform found that compared to 6 months ago, 48% of women are less likely to want to return to their workplace in a full-time capacity. The report also highlights that over 2 million women have left the workforce entirely since the pandemic began. Quote, while it's shocking that more than 2 million women have left the workforce as a result of the pandemic, it's not that surprising that the majority of women looking for a hybrid work arrangement would prefer to spend fewer days in the office than their male counterparts. Have these journalists ever considered that maybe women find more fulfillment in those tasks, that they want to spend time with their children, that they would like to have a hybrid job so they can go home and take their kids to soccer or spend time with them or cook dinner for them because they love that? Maybe because we're good at that, because that's what we're actually designed to do.
Hi everybody, Eric the Ontarian talking about the Me Too movement. I know it's a little controversial, but in the end, if now we have managers that are male that are refusing to, don't want to, or afraid to work with females and mentor them and guide them, that creates an issue in itself, and we can't have that. It's getting down to the point where I've talked about having dash cams in the car for liability reasons and that you're recording what you're doing in case there's people who make accusations. I think we're at the point, are we? Where then if you're a male supervisor and you have females, you have males, you have anybody, so you don't want any type of allegation, harassment, sexual, being tyrannical against your employees. Are we at a point that you need to sign it at your front door to your office that says, this is all being videotaped, audio at all times when you come in my office? It might be there. Don't be surprised when you see it the next little while.
It seems like a lot of women don't work, but honestly, even if they wanted to, companies aren't hiring them anymore. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal, link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.